All right, y'all, you already know what time it is. It's your boy Moody Star back again with another video. Now, so real quick, this video is not going to be too long. And if it is, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, I don't care. So we are slowly but surely moving into a new part of the year where a lot of people essentially is about to go back to sleep. All right. As you guys know, the preseason for the NFL has started. Shout out to Shador. He actually balled out. He did pretty good. Again, this is not no sports channel, but I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Um, I love sports. You feel me? But here's the thing. Just like what I was talking about in yesterday's video, how like we need to balance out the positive and the negative. We also need to balance out like how we indulge in the matrix and how, we still give ourselves time to, grow spiritually and, just do what we got to do. You feel me? To really, lock in. You get what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to me posting my videos and stuff, bro, like I'm going to keep it a bean. A lot of people are telling me that they either can't find like a lot of my videos, whether it's like, on members only, or whether it's just like the videos that I post. I know some of y'all don't be getting notifications, and it is what it is. I realized, it is what it is, bro. The name Moody Star, or just like the message that I bring, it really the only way it actually kind of helps out the system is it's helping to create functioning guys, or functioning people who essentially, will add to society, right? But also too, as I'm creating my videos and stuff, I'm also seeing that like it's producing more free thinkers. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if like, that's gonna necessarily help out, the powers that be to actually have people who are free thinkers. But at the same time, it is what it is. I'm still gonna make my videos. I'm still gonna do what I do. So with that being said, when I leave my link in the when I leave my Cash App link in the description, or I leave my PayPal, it's literally to help develop the channel and help, just this channel grow in general. Because positivity, like I said, it just don't sell. I seen, and this is the thing, bro, like I seen one of the spiritual content creators, right? His name is Rail Chosen. Now he recently posted like a reel on his Instagram talking about how like this year pretty much was probably like one of the most toughest years that he had to deal with. Dealing with losing his home, dealing with like his home being flooded out and stuff like that, being homeless, and all of these things. And the thing about it, bro, is that like the only thing that I'm really seeing is that like anybody who is really taking this spiritual content seriously, like really don't have the backing of like, the powers that be, or the backing of, the system. The system really don't support us like that. You feel me? So it's not me begging. It's not me just like saying like, hey, I'm trying to get some money so I can, benefit stuff for myself. But at the same time, if I like, the thing is like, I'm going to continue to be, putting out content. But like, if y'all want me to put out more content, if y'all want me to answer a lot of y'all questions, you know what I'm saying? Any type of donation would help. Like real talk. You feel me? Now, yeah, bro, I don't get rich off of this. Like I really don't. Yes, I've manifested a lot of things when it comes to, YouTube paying in the past, but then once my channel got blackballed and shadow banned, it's tough, bro. It's tough. It's really tough getting on here and trying to be consistent as possible and dropping the content that I drop. I'm actually seeing a dip in the subscriber count as well. But this is not only happening to me as well. Like shout out to another content creator. I know him as TC Talks, but I know that's not his name now. Terrence, you feel me? He's been dropping a lot of stuff on TikTok. and he's also seen that his numbers is actually dropping every time. Like he drops some powerful, type of content. You get what I'm saying? It just seems as though like he's getting less and less viewers, or he's getting less and less, followers. And I need y'all, definitely check out his TikTok too, bro. Actually, let me kind of like, I'm actually gonna give my guy like some free promo real quick, man. Hold on, time out. What we not gonna do? This is what we not gonna do, okay? Because all this copyright stuff, we have to do better, dog. We have to do better. And somebody even commented on, like, he actually made a video. But yeah, man, go ahead and follow my guy, TC Talks Fitness, on Twitter. I mean, not Twitter, but on TikTok. Y'all go ahead and check out his content. He be having some motivational stuff, bro. You feel me? And the thing about it, like I said, dog, as a community, as a spiritual community, whether it's like, the retention community, or just like, brothers helping each other out, bro. Like, it's very important that like we try to support each other as much as possible. You feel me? Um, but yeah, man. To be honest, dog, like I said, I know you guys are used to me just like making videos talking about retention, talking about like female attraction and stuff like that. Um, and yeah, I'm gonna continue to keep doing that, but like at some point in time, your boy, I'm gonna have to pivot. Now, am I gonna get all the way Hollywood, or am I gonna go into just talking about sports? Nah. But what I am going to do is basically anything that's relevant in the news, like off the top of my head, bro. Because again, I'm gonna talk about stuff that's relevant, but then I'm also gonna give like an esoteric breakdown as to like how to understand what's going on in the news. So one for example, the one thing that's kind of been in the news a little bit, bro, and we're gonna have to talk about this too, man, is the Shakari Richardson situation. Now she was recently arrested. She bonded out or whatnot, but she was recently arrested for was it domestic violence on her boyfriend. They had footage of her. They have footage of her in you know uh the airport, be kind of like roughing up, tossing her boyfriend around like a rag doll. Now again, the shoes on the other foot. If a guy was doing this, you already know none of this would like it wouldn't even get that far. Like people would have like it definitely helped her out. You feel me? But we kind of live in this world, bro, where it's like as men, we don't ever really have like society in our corner. We don't ever really have like the powers that be really in our, especially if you're a melanated guy, bro. They don't really care about you. The only thing they want you to do is rap, play football, play basketball, play some type of sports, um, be an actor, or even if you're an actor and you're in Hollywood, they will emasculate you. You feel me? Um, so with that being said, it's kind of like in order to maintain your power in a world where like, because remember they made a song. I remember this an old ass song. It's called, I forgot who made it, but like they're saying like it's a man's world. Like niggas used to say that like, oh, it's a man's world, things of that nature. But like it's an obvious attack. It's multiple attacks on being melanated, especially in America. It's multiple attacks. Like we gotta deal with so much. We gotta deal with racial profiling. Um, there's the whole thing with Shannon Sharp. You feel me? Which, by the way, Shannon Sharp was warned a while ago to leave these young girls alone, but he want to sit there. He think he's all high and mighty, working for ESPN. He think he's untouchable. And again, people make mistakes all the time. I'm not trying to sit here and bash him, but yeah, when it's said and done, if a girl come out and like they lie on you, they lie on your name, or even if you got involved with someone like that and maybe like she exaggerated what was going on, um public opinion is always gonna win, bro. Public opinion is always gonna say like, bro, Shannon, you tripping, XYZ, and that's exactly why ESPN fired him. You feel me? ESPN, after Shannon Sharp like basically settled out of that whole lawsuit. When you settle out for a lawsuit, it's not saying that you're guilty or innocent, but when you gotta pay at least $20 million to have a girl shut her mouth, bro, like nigga, you kind of somewhat guilty, my boy. You feel me? But let's say he wasn't even guilty, bro. Like it's just that's just what comes with being a melanated man in America. You get what I'm saying? Like uh you really can't operate in a sense where it's like, the powers that be, or just like, just like society, like ourselves, like I said, like it ain't gonna they're never really gonna be in our corner like that. You know what I'm saying? Like no matter what, how rich we get, um, society's never really gonna be in our corner like that. So what we need to do is, man, hold on, excuse me, my bad. But yeah, like I said, like what we need to do is, man, bro, is number one, we need to stop putting ourselves in positions for the powers that be or society to sit there and like treat us like a victim. Like we need to stop doing that shit, bro. And this is just I'm just talking about general. I'm not even there's still a spiritual meaning behind all of this as well. But like I said, when I just look at media, when I just look at everything, bro, and I watch, I just be like, damn, bro. At some point in time, they really used to talk down on a lot of women, of course. Um, they would what's the word I'm looking for? They would I would say the melanated women as well. Like you feel me? People will always talk crap about them, or they're saying like they're loud, ghetto, and always mad and stuff. And it's this terrible stereotype to have. And even this one dude, I forgot the name of him, but he's some content creator. He actually called himself calling out black people. He's saying like, "Oh, black people are always loud, and black people are always doing this and always doing that." And it's like, is there some truth to it? There's like a 2%. I say it's about like maybe 2 to 35% truth to what homeboy was saying, even though this is a Caucasian talking about, you know, uh, melanated people. But at the end of the day, bro, like it's just like how everybody is trying to control a narrative about just how who we are, the type of people we are. Like, you know, um, I'm kind of tired of it, bro. Sometimes we give them reason to talk, but at the same time, it's kind of like, bro, like the for the people who's like trying to do good in life, the people who's trying to make a difference in the world, bro. Like it's like we have no support. Now, in the video that I made yesterday, I was talking about how like you can literally create out of the emptiness. When you are operating in the emptiness, like everything that you see here in this matrix, here in this world, was literally created from nothingness. You feel me? Nothingness manifests itself into a thought form, and then the thought form manifests itself into the physical, essentially. You see what I'm saying? Don't get caught up in, how they try to portray us. And I'm just talking to my brothers, you feel me? Shout out to everybody, every color that's out there in the world. But to my brothers in particular, bro. Um, I gotta holler at y'all, bro. Like you get what I'm saying? Like, you know, because again, I'm just seeing so much in the world and all of these things as far as like it's just crazy, bro. Like it's always some black celebrity that's going through some or going through some type of like humiliation ritual, and at some point in time it's like, bro, like when are we gonna learn? And when are we gonna understand that, like, you feel me? Not everybody's gonna be in our corner. Now, again, I'm not trying to make this video to make y'all feel sorry for us, but I'm just simply raising the awareness. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, positivity is the new negativity. Like my videos and just my channel and everything, bruh. My name has been banned or has been blacklisted from years ago, bro. I'm talking about 2014, 2013, because I started talking and speaking out against the Matrix on Facebook years and years ago. Now, I never used to think it'll catch up to me, but lo and behold, the shit kind of caught up to me. You get what I'm saying? Now, granted, I'm still alive. I'm still making music. I'm talking like I'm already making music and shit. Like I wasn't supposed to tell y'all that I'm making music, but I'm still alive. I'm still grinding. I'm still doing what I got to do. Um, but again, it's just like I'm not trying to fall into the same traps that some of these content creators or some of these celebrities fall into. Um, but at the end of the day, a lot of changes will happen. A lot of changes will happen. I'm understanding the power of positivity, and I'm also understanding the power of negativity, and I'm also understanding the power of language, and just how to like pretty much understand that like attention is currency. Attention is currency. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna keep it a bean though, bro. Like this shit is kind of sad out here, bro. Like it's kind of whack. It's kind of sad how like society, like how we're kind of heading in the direction. Less people are getting married. Women are becoming less fertile. Like in 20 years, I don't know what this. I don't know what society may look like. You feel me? With AI, with just all of these things that are happening, bro. You feel me? So again, usually, like I said, I'm still making my spiritual videos and stuff, but like this is just like a off the topic, clearing my mind type of video. You feel me? Um, I got a bitch ass nigga. Did I get him? My bad. I always see a mosquito in this motherfucker, dog. There's always a motherfucker. So every time when I start doing the video, a mosquito want to pop the fuck up. Shit is crazy. But yeah, basically, uh, yeah, it's just a lot of stuff going on in the Matrix where it's just like, as a man, when we manifest, put it like this, bro. When you manifest, when you experience success, when you're up there, when everything is going good, bro, I need y'all to do me a huge favor, bro. Please do me a huge favor, bro. Live this shit the fuck up. Like, live it up, bro. Like, step like you ain't never stepped before, bro. Dead ass serious. Um, Flex like you ain't never flexed before, bro. Real talk. Because again, dog, like we kind of live in that day and age where like it's tough as a melanated being to make it in. Like, think about it, bro. Like I try my best to stay true to myself, but the more I stay true to myself and the more I work on my internal world, it kind of disrupts the outer matrix. You feel me? And the more that I'm tapping into my creative energy, is the more that they try to silence me. You feel me? They try to, there's always some type of thing. Again, they kind of shut down my YouTube channel. They ain't even give me no warning or anything the first time. You see what I'm saying? So this is the thing, bro. If you plan on being like a content creator or you plan on doing stuff on YouTube, bro, I'm gonna keep it a bean. You can be spiritual and it is what it is, but again, they're not gonna put no money behind it like that. Unless you are, and again, some people may not like what I'm about to say, and that's probably the reason why I don't get a lot of support and everything. But again, I can't fake the funk. I gotta be true to myself. You know what I'm saying? But if I was to sit here, have a Bible, and go over Bible verses, and if I talked about the love of Jesus and how Jesus is gonna come back to save you, I guarantee you, my YouTube channel will overnight it'll go viral type shit. If I stop, fuck nigga, my bad, bro. And it's a big motherfucker too. I think I seen it in the background. Yeah, if I stopped cursing, if I started preaching about Jesus and the love of Jesus and all of that, um, my channel would change, bro. But to be honest, bro, like because with what I know, my research, my personal experiences, my lucid dreams, like I like, on my Patreon, I talked about how I seen somebody who passed away in real life. I seen them in my dream for real, for real. It's like, how do you explain lucid dreams and stuff like that? And how do you explain, what I'm saying, all these multi-dimensional beings and stuff? And it's kind of like, you're always gonna have people who say like, oh, that's just pseudoscience. You're just blowing smoke up people's asses and shit like that, and you're just making up shit. And it's just like, nigga, like this is my experience. How can I be just making shit up? You get what I'm saying? Um, what I deal with in real life, it doesn't align with, some. Now, no, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of stuff in the Bible that I do rock with. You get what I'm saying? But there's also some stuff that might be a little bit outdated, or it just might be just training wheels for me. And you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But again, dog, all I say is, bro, whether you get paid to be yourself or not, bro, just I'd rather you be yourself than to sell out. I'd rather y'all, now again, there's gonna be some people right now who's gonna say, man, fuck that. I'm gonna need the money, I need to pay this, I need to pay that, XYZ. You know what I'm saying? And I totally get that. If you gotta pay bills and shit, that's cool. But me personally, bro, like it's just it's hard, bro. It's hard for me to fake the funk, bro. I just can't do that. You get what I'm saying? So, um, but yeah, I just look at how the media treats us, bro. And it's not really fair unless we are crashing out, unless we are shooting the basketball, or unless we are rapping or some shit. So I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna sell out or anything like that. But if you guys slowly start to see me lean towards posting more videos of me hooping, which is nothing wrong with hooping. I love basketball. You feel me? I just don't want to be known just to be a basketball player. You feel me? Um, I have a much higher and bigger purpose than to make music and play basketball and shit. But like, if y'all see me start to post more casual, more matrix friendly type of content, it's literally it's literally to try to get like the attention of the masses, but then make the masses understand that like, yo, ultimately the power is within you. Don't lean on likes, comments, and because again, anytime you get a like, anytime you get like a new notification, it's all about experiencing that endorphin high. Motherfuckers be getting high all fucking day. I don't care if you ain't never do a drug a day in your life, bro. You be getting high, bro, every single day. If you got a social media account, if you got a cell phone, if you have any of these devices where it's like, okay, if you get a notification, you feel like, what I'm saying, like your energy has been uh validated. You see what I'm saying? If you are living constantly off of validation, outside validation, bro, like you're not gonna ever be happy in life. So that's what I'm learning right now, bro. It's like, dang, bro, I don't have the validation of YouTube. I don't have the validation of the subscriber account. I don't have the validation of people donating to my Cash App and stuff like that, or to my PayPal and stuff. But at the same time, it's like I can't let that slow me down from doing God's work. Cause I'm gonna do God's work, bro. And sometimes God's work doesn't necessarily have to be only talking about the Bible and shit like that. You feel me? It could be talking to to the casuals, people who are spiritually in tune, but they wasn't raised in the church, or they wasn't raised around religion and shit, but they still have some type of spirituality within them. You feel me? Um, so that's just what it is, bro. This is just like open thoughts, MGT open thoughts. Um, like I said, I'm gonna be still talking about spiritual. I'm still gonna make my spiritual videos, but I also will be leaning more towards just talking about some of the stuff that's going on in the world, because like, you know, um, this is what I be seeing, dog. Like one of the major things that I see. that's going to, propel people to the top is controversy, bro. Anytime if you're an artist or anything, all you got to do is diss somebody. You look at prime example, Kendrick Lamar. Now, a lot of people are going to say like, "Oh, Kendrick Lamar, he he's not going to make no noise within the industry unless he's dissing somebody." But the thing about it, Kendrick Lamar, he's damn near, he's not a perfect being by any means necessary, but he does a perfect example of showing positive and negative, of showing love and showing hate. Y'all clearly seen that last year when he was going at Drake. You feel me? Um, but the music that he dropped in, like, for example, the album Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, he really was talking about some shit, bro. Some real shit that made you have to like, it was very introspective. But guess what? Because it was so therapeutical and so introspective, people thought that shit was boring as fuck. Like, nigga, we ain't trying to hear you talk about your auntie who was a transgender, and you know what I'm saying? And like, people would diss him because he was being, open and honest about his life, and open and honest about, like, some of his shortcomings and shit. You feel me? This is why I say it's all about a balance. This is why I'm never gonna stop being the type of person I am. Yes, I'm gonna talk spiritual and stuff, but at the same time, I'm gonna still talk my shit too. I'm still gonna talk about certain things that are happening within the matrix, and we need to raise our awareness to just not, like, just learn how not to get caught up in like those types of things. You feel me? So I didn't particularly have like a topic that I wanted to talk about today, um, but it is what it is, dog. This spiritual shit though is not, it's not easy, bro. It's not easy, because again, I can make videos about exposing different celebrities or talking about different uh, uh, government agencies who are just has scandal and stuff like that. Anytime I talk about some shit like that, or if I was to pivot to talk about some stuff like that, I would get more eyes, I would get more attention. Like, y'all see in the comment section, bro, like, it'd be no more than like 5 or 6 comments. It'll be like maybe 200-300 views, but like my comments be like 5 or 6, maybe 7, and then 3 of them is mine responding to y'all. You feel me? So clearly, like I said, my channel has been shadow banned. The name Moody Star has been shadow banned since 2014, 2013, 2012. Because when again, on my Facebook account, I was saying some real shit. I was talking about some shit a lot of people didn't like. I was speaking out against just old remixed things, having to deal with religion and stuff. And this is why, like, I am literally in my own lane. I don't think there's no content creator like me, to be honest, bro. I don't even think so. Anybody who's probably making content who's spiritual, they depend and lean on religion, or they depend and lean on like a way of life. Like me personally, bro, like, I'm just here trying to pave my own way, find my own way, and make this shit happen like, how it's supposed to happen. Like, I'm not gonna ever veer away from like my true essence and my true, you know, because again, y'all would be y'all would be able to tell, like, okay, like, this nigga is just like, he's just reciting something, or he's just saying something, he's pandering. Like, that's the last thing I'll ever want to do. I don't want to pander to a particular group, or religious group or anything like that. Like, even right now, bro, the reason why I even stopped to make this video, because I'm actually in the middle of a fast right now. Like, I'm consciously fasting from eating, bro. Right now, I think I'm about 7 hours in, and I'm gonna see how long I can go. I know, like, after like 10 to 12 hours, the body's going to go into autophagy. This is like the final frontier for me, bro. Like, right now, like, fasting, because for the past couple of days, it's been raining like crazy. I haven't been able to go outside and run and soak up the sun and shit. So shit has been very weird for me. It's kind of like a depressive type of energy that's in the air right now. I'm not dropping videos in the morning and stuff, as y'all noticed. Like I haven't been dropping videos in the morning and shit because every time when I wake up early, it's already raining and shit. You feel me? But right now, I'm in that state of fasting. I'm in that state of being still. I'm in that state of operating from the emptiness. Again, I got a whole bunch of topics that I'm still going to be talking about. I'm still going to be talking about the life force energy. I'm still going to be talking about how to, maintain your aura while going throughout the matrix. Best believe, you feel me? But in this particular video, bro, y'all just need to give me a chance to just speak my mind. You feel me? This is just how I'm feeling right now. You know what I'm saying? This is how I'm feeling while I'm fasting right now. While it seems as though my energy might be a little bit, it's not as high as it was before. And even me after cutting my hair, my body low key is kind of mourning. Like for real. Like this is the most I've slept in a long ass time. Like for I say about 4 or 5 days. You know what I'm saying? It's been 6 days since I cut my hair. But again, I'm manifesting a new version of myself, and I'm also manifesting in new blessings. And I'm also understanding that in order to be great, in order to really, because here's the thing, even though positivity and shit don't sell, God will never leave me or forsake me, bro. As long as I know I'm tapping into God type shit, I'm tapping into that God life force energy, God will never leave me or forsake me. If you are locking in, if you are like, trying to like, do something in life, but it seems like shit is not moving at the way you need it to move, don't give up, bro. That's when your blessing actually is going to come through. I've seen so many people who are successful, way more successful than me. They have lost way more than I have ever lost in my life. And now they are winning. Now they have the clout. They got the and when I say the clout, it's like there's a different type of clout. There's certain types of clouts that's out there. You got negative clout, you got positive clout, and then you just got clout in general. One person in particular that I fuck with, and if you guys get a chance, y'all should check out his interview. Is Ace Hood. Ace Hood, y'all know the one that came. He's the rapper from Broward County. He came out with songs with like "I Woke Up in a New Bugatti" and just other songs like that when he was going hard with Lil Wayne. Obviously, a lot of people say that he fell out. He fell off. Okay. He doesn't have a record deal with DJ Khaled no more, and he went more introspective. He went more spiritual in making his music. I didn't even know that he lost his daughter, bro. I think one of the biggest losses that you can have as a man, bro, is having a kid and then having to bury your own kid. That shit is crazy. But I was listening to his interview, bro, and he was talking about all the losses that he experienced. But through the losses, like he gained so much knowledge and wisdom, and now, like he's in his right mind. He's working now. He's in the best shape of his life. He just dropped an album called Soul. I already know it's fire because I know some of the music, some of his last, later albums. He made songs that was specifically for me. Now, what I might do on my Patreon, to shout out to the Patreon supporters who are out there, if y'all actually want me to react to that album, let me know in the comment section and we can react to it together for the first time. But the Soul album, I already know is gonna be fire because based on an interview, just type in Ace Hood interview, and I think it's like he did an interview with Off the Porch, and it was just good to see him, dog. Like I didn't even know he was still making music. To be totally honest, but it just goes to show, like, bruh, because right now I'm dealing with a lot of loss. Believe it or not, I'm dealing with a lot of loss, financial loss, certain things, certain stuff that I used to have, I don't have no more. Like shit is crazy as fuck, and you would think like, okay, as a YouTube content creator, you would think like, okay, like I done been to the top. And sometimes when you already make it to the top, you be like, well, shit, I can't do no. I done got the chick that I want. I done got the car that want. I done got the place that I want. I done got all these things and lost all these things. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, at the same time, bro, it's like throughout my life, every time I lose something, every time I'm in the space of emptiness, it's like, bro, like I kind of like this. I kind of like being like I kind of like being like the underdog. I kind of like just, you know what I'm saying? I like this low key because it's like, all right, well, how can I reinvent myself? How can I improve more? You feel me? Um, so it's like I'm just at this point where it's like I'm going to manifest and I'm going to, I am going to like make something more of my life. But then also I just have to understand that like anytime you deal with a loss, whether it's a loved one, whether it's a girlfriend, whether it's a house, whether it's a situation, whether it's whatever, a job, like again, I think that's literally like God trying to get your attention. Because bro, I feel like I made it to the top a little bit. You feel me? Like I wasn't content, but imagine imagine like making money, making a certain amount of money per month, and then that just stops completely. Imagine living in a content creating house where you have all the freedom and then all of a sudden that just stops. Imagine having the girl of your dreams and then all of a sudden that shit just stops. It's like, who are you if you don't have these things? You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm learning, bro. It's like it's a constant shedding. You feel me? It's a constant shedding and rebirth, shedding and rebirth, shedding and rebirth until you get to the point of like, okay, now I'm going to learn just more things that I could probably, relate to people like you who might be watching the video. You feel me? If you're still watching the video now. So, that's just my thing. That's my overall, like I said, I'm just clearing my mind. I'm gonna get back to regular programming stuff. I will start dropping videos in the morning again. I will be going live again. And yeah, we're just gonna tap in, bro. But it's being Bro Moody Star. Um, there's more that I want to add and more that I want to talk about, but I ain't gonna talk you guys to death right now. But just stay locked in, bro. Don't give up. Anytime you go through a loss, anytime you go through a breakup, bro, now's the time to really reflect. You know what I'm saying? And then come up with a plan, come up with a protocol as to how you're going to bounce back. You see what I'm saying? So, and even if again, if it's we talking about retention, if you done relapsed 3 times today, 4 times. First of all, like I said, I'm not the relapse police. I don't give a fuck how many times. I don't give a fuck. That's you. That's your personal life. You feel me? It's just more so about you know, how can you get back on track with God? That's something that you have to deal with when it comes to God and you and your life force energy and manifesting. You feel me? You want to make sure that you have enough life force energy flowing through your body. So, like when you go to sleep, it's going to help charge up your pineal gland for you to understand and remember your dreams. 70 to 80% of the people that are out there do not remember their dreams due to a calcified pineal gland. So if you are actually dreaming and remember your dreams, your pineal gland is actually not that calcified. But if you never remember your dreams and shit, you gotta change how you eat. You gotta detox. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta refrain from releasing your energy. Your body is literally a hospital by itself. You feel me? And you can actually heal yourself from within if you give yourself a chance to do so. Fasting is, like I said, I'm 7 hours, about to be 8 hours into my fast right now. Uh, I noticed that when I'm bored and I don't have nothing to do, I eat. You get what I'm saying? So because I realized I'm like, damn, bro, I'm falling into this cycle. Like it's raining outside. I usually would go for my walk and stuff. I was like, you know what? Let me operate out of emptiness and stillness. I had plenty of food to eat and shit, but it's like let me refrain from indulging. Let me let myself heal on a molecular scale. You feel me? But yeah, bro, it's me and Bo the Star, bro. We're gonna chop it up some more. These are just open thoughts. If you anything that you want to leave in the comment section, feel free to leave. Whatever situation you might be going on in your life. This is a safe space. Still keep it PG. And yeah, bro, just lock in, bro. Lock in. Again, I'm learning. I'm seeing stuff of everything happens in patterns and cycles, bro. That's like That's like the main message. That's like the main message that I've been preaching and I've been seeing. Like, you're gonna have good days, you're gonna have bad days, you're gonna have good times, you're gonna have bad times. You're gonna have times when you're in a relationship with someone and she may be a nympho. You feel me? And the whole time you're trying to learn how to balance out your life force energy. To be totally honest, bro, if you are on retention, 9 times out of 10, you are actually going to attract an info. You are going to attract an info. An info is not gonna date a guy who has a high sexual energy. Like, she really not, because it's like, okay, now like she can't be an info. You feel me? Like, sometimes people will be attracted to you only because you have the control to like preserve your energy. You get what I'm saying? So keep that in mind, bro. Like, don't be surprised if you attract an older woman and she always wants to have sex. Usually, most of the time, older women, they actually have a higher sex drive anyway, and because you are preserving your life force energy, she's going to constantly be at you trying to release that energy type shit. So just learn how to balance that out, and I'll make a video more about that, because I actually had somebody who commented asking me to make a video, so I'm gonna make a video about that on Patreon. But yeah, man, other than that, bro, it's me, your boy Moody Star. MGT, what it is, your boy Moody Star, and I'm back again with another video. If you're new, you already know what to do, man. Become a subscriber, like the video, and join MGT. This is your channel where I like to highlight current events and talk about my spiritual walk in this beautiful, fucked up, sideways ass matrix. Now, first of all, I gotta say a special shout out to anybody that's holding on to your energy, going within and being high vibrational. Here at MGT, this is what we do. We work on ourselves every single day. Intro for the outro. If you made it to the end of the video, bro, you the GOAT. And I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you actually hearing me out, bro, because again, I doubt this video gets a lot of views either, but it really don't matter. I don't care. If I could talk to one soul, if I could help one soul just be motivated and innovative, that's all that really matters, bro. Because like I said, bro, the Matrix don't support something like this. But the most that I could do is be a beacon of light and show people who may need the support that, like, yo, like, even though society ain't supporting you like that, bro, like, I'm rocking with you type shit. You feel me? So just lock in, keep doing what you got to do. And I'm going to definitely see you guys on the next video, bro. Peace.